Well, I got the 400 out here tonight, hooked up to our nicer Badger box. It's actually a chopper box that my grandfather bought new back in the day. I got this one ready to go, and then I got the Myers, which we'll see out in the field here shortly, ready to go. Dad started on that one, I finished. But she's checked over, ran it, ready to rock and roll. They're each gonna get one load of bean fodder to blow in the barn. That's gonna be it. So yeah, we'll go get this one parked out in the field. The next up on the list is the chopper out there. Check that over quick and get that ready to go. I think I'm gonna put a different tractor on it though. Put a 1256 on it that I sprayed with this spring and I haven't used it since. So yeah, we're gonna go park this back out in the field where we got it. So let's go do that. So obviously get the blower set up there. Obviously the semi won't be there. And it'll go through the little door there. And that's where we'll blow it into the barn. So we're gonna run right across the road over here and park this chopper box next to the other one we got done. Pulling in the bean field here. Apparently one of my locks for the reel height slipped out, so now the reel's sick and crooked. But we're gonna park this box next to the Myers right up there. So this is the other box that we're going to use. We actually got two more boxes up in the woods, which you guys will see. But this one's ready to go. Oiled up, greased up, lubed up. Best as it's going to get for one load anyway. This one's on the tail end of being done for. But look at this. Came from my previous place of employment, brand new. So my grandfather bought this Badger box brand new back in the day. Where from, I don't know. And then my Uncle John, which would have been my grandfather's younger brother, who farmed just down the road here, literally the next farm down the road is where he lives, bought this one new back in the day. So I don't know, I would say the Myers is older. It's definitely had a harder life. But I think this one's a 16 footer. This one must be an 18 maybe. It's a little longer. I don't know if it's 2 foot longer, but definitely at least a foot longer. But at least on the Myers, one thing that's noticeably different is they hide the back of the apron stuff, whereas the Badger sticks out the back here. There might be a shield that's supposed to go over it. It kind of looks like there might have been something at one time maybe, but obviously it's not there now. And both of these chopper boxes, as you can see, have homemade hitches on the rear. Every single chopper box we've ever had in my lifetime, even the 4 rear unloads we had those hitches on the back for towing multiple chopper boxes. So yeah, that's something Grandpa did as soon as he got them. But anyway, got the new idea wheel rake out here. Dad raked up some windrows Saturday. I think it was Saturday. So hopefully he's got enough here to chop to fill these 2 boxes. So we'll take a look at it here real quick. I ain't gonna chop. I was hoping to chop it tonight, but then it started raining. And now it's definitely gonna be wet. It might still go, but I'm not even gonna bother with it. I gotta get the chopper ready yet, so we're gonna go do that here quick. I'm out here on the last pass of chopping corn stalks to get raw baled here. I got our new brilliant stalk shredder. Shredder's doing great. Tractor, on the other hand, not so much. The PTO I just rebuilt in the last 2.5-3 years. Whenever I did it. It's slipping, but I'm in low third right now. You guys can't see, but we're pulling through. The end's right there. So, there's about, I don't know, probably 38 acres here. So, here goes the last of it through. Right there. And just like that. Take her out of gear. Now I kind of had to jimmy rig this tractor a little bit. The seat's really close to the PTO lever. You guys can't see it that well, but I got a vice grips that was right around the PTO handle because we're a little close. So we'll go ahead and shut that PTO off. So now get this PTO. This vice grips kind of clamped down here, somewhat out of the way. Okay, let's go out there and look at her. So this is the rig, 16-foot brilliant, nothing too crazy. Move these corn stalks off of here. Oh, it's just something that's nice to have our own for. I had to go through and tighten all the wheel bearings and repack them with grease because they're supposed to be service free. So that tire is flat. That's cute. Huh. I was gonna say, I was looking at it, it looked a bit different. Knocked the valve stem out of her. Okay. Well, that'll be fine running home. That tire usually don't get a lot of weight on it anyway. But, anywho, I think he said that one was leaking down a little bit if I remember correctly. Well, we got the old 1256. This is the tractor I sprayed with this spring with my new to me sprayer. I rebuilt the PTO that's in this tractor right now, like I said, 2.5 years ago. It was the first one I ever did. I learned how to do kind of on my own. You guys can't see it that well, so I probably screwed something up. I don't know. Nonetheless, the one that's originally supposed to go for this tractor is rebuilt and can get put back in it. But I burned it up the last time this tractor ran a stock shredder. But I think that was just wear and tear. So I started in high first, then it started slipping, switched to low fourth, then it was fine all last night. Tonight I ran a low fourth for a handful of rounds, and then she started having issues again, so put it down to low third and it was fine. But we'll go behind the tractor. You guys can see this shredder has the cups. It's got the cup knives on it, and it does a really good job. This is almost like confetti, which is what we want for bedding. So this will make really nice bedding as long as it don't get rained on a buttload. So, yeah. Nonetheless, I'm really happy with this and how well of a job it did. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get it cleaned off, and we're going to head back to the farm. Well, it is November 3rd today, and I am currently sitting in the seat of the combine waiting for El Padre, who is right there. I'm full. We are full. Full. I could probably go on a little more, but there's a little knoll right here I got to go down, and, well, it won't all stay in the grain tank, so.
Little truck is full. Now we're just filling grain cart and combine.
10-4. Well, we don't have to unload on the go on this one. I'm trying to make a YouTube video, damn it. Anywho, here comes Dad with the 2+2. Dad, aka Super Trucker. That's what I've been giving him his nickname as. But we're getting down to the last of it, basically from here to the trees right there. I don't know how well you guys can see, but this is probably the wettest corn we've had all year. So get back in here and we'll kick the auger on. Now we're just going to fill the grain cart in the combine, and then we're going to call her good for the night because the trucks are full. So, yep, fun times. Like I said, we're almost to the end. Oh, dust is coming this way. We're almost to the end. I don't know. Dad thinks there's 2 more truckloads, essentially, now. So, yep, she's going down. So, it is Monday. We're hoping to be done by the end of the week. Co-op is going to be the issue as to why probably we don't get done quicker, because they're closing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. Because as of this morning, they had 375,000 bushels of holding capacity at the moment until they get rail cars on Wednesday. So, that being said, heck, we could see, well, what time is it now? Yeah, it's 7 o'clock now. He would have had time to take at least one of these trucks in tonight. But, anywho, they're closing at 4 until Wednesday at some point. They might start going until 7 again on Wednesday. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, another good night and we could be done. So, yep, we're gonna get back to it here now and get the grain cart filled up, which will be another good 2 combine dumps, and then we'll fill the combine up and call her good for the night. So that's all I got to say.